Hello guys, welcome to Fox 4 Paintball. You're watching this video because you arrived late. So you get the privilege of watching this video.
The most important rule of Fox 4 is the mask rule. Whenever you pass the gates behind me, go into the chronograph range or onto the speedball field, this mask has to be on your face at all times. The foam seal on the inside of the mask cannot leave your face at any time whilst in one of those areas. Paintballs travel at around 200 miles an hour, which is like really fast. So that means that if a paintball hits your eye while going 200 miles an hour, your eye is no longer on your head. The first time any ref sees you violate the mask rule by either lifting the mask in any way, whenever they see that foam seal leave your face, it's a 30-minute sit down. So you're gonna miss 1-2 games, maybe more. Second time we see you doing that, it's an automatic done for the day, no refund, you lose your money, you go home unhappy. You're not playing paintball, not fun.
In order to comply with our first and most important rule here at Fox 4 Paintball, you have to have your mask pressed tightly against your face. So in order to do that, you have to pull these two plastic clips far away from each other. That's how you tighten it.
Loosen your mask, you simply do the opposite. Put them closer together towards the middle.
Alright, the second major safety feature we have is the barrel cover. Basically, anytime you're up here in staging, this needs to be on your gun. Really, anytime that you're not actually ready to shoot. This is the only reason that we don't have to wear masks up here in staging. If the gun were to go off, this would catch any paintballs as they leave the barrel. If you hear someone yell barrel cover, quickly check your own gun. Make sure that your barrel cover is on. If it is on, then it's not you that we're yelling at. If it's not on, you want to look at your own gun, point it at the ground, make sure you don't go, oh yeah, the barrel cover is off, I better fix that. You want to point at the ground, put the barrel cover on, you can go about your business. Now, the third major safety feature we have is the safety. All guns have either a safety or an on and off switch. Anyone with their own equipment should know how to turn that safety on or off, or turn their gun on or off. On the rental guns, it's this button right here above the trigger. When it's pushed to the left, you can see a red or orange ring. When it's pushed to the right, the gun is safe. It will not fire if you pull the trigger. All the same, when you're up here, when you're not actually ready to shoot someone, keep your finger off the trigger. There's no need to be walking around stage and pulling the trigger.
Here at Fox 4 Paintball, we use the BT4 rental guns. This is the marker, this is the hopper, barrel cover, and tank. Once a ref has told you to, you just remove the barrel cover and let it hang, as it is fastened to the paintball marker. In order to load your marker, you open your hopper, insert paint, and then make sure the lid snaps properly closed. If you encounter a problem similar to this one, simply just pull the pin back and you're good to go. Now the gun's ready to shoot.
The hit is anything dime size or bigger, it's got some paint in it, it's got some shell in it. On the airball fields, it's everywhere, gun hits count. Obviously like face, body, person hits count. In the woods, gun hits do not count. You can get hit in the loader, tank as much as you want, you're still in the game.
Now, if you get hit in a spot where you can't tell if you're out or not, you can do one of two things. First off, this is called a paint check. See if you get hit under your neck, on your back, somewhere where you can't see. You can ask your friend right next to you, am I hit? Check me out. If you're still in the game, if your buddy's honest with you, you're still in the game. Or you can call a referee over for a paint check.
Ref, paint check!
Make sure you stay in your bunker and call him over. He'll check you out.
If you are hit, yell, I'm hit, and slowly stand up out of your bunker with your marker up. Put your barrel cover on and walk to designated area.
Fox 4 does have a surrender rule, and what that means is when you get within about 20 feet of your opponent, you're required to offer a surrender. So you're going to want to speak up on someone, point your gun at them, yell, surrender! Be loud, be intimidating, because they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to put their hands up and say, I'm out, don't shoot me.
Surrender! I surrender!
Or they're going to spin, try and shoot you. Now if they spin on you, shoot them once or twice, don't shoot them 14 times, it only takes one ball to get someone out.
Surrender! Hit! I'm out!
But you always have to offer the surrender, they don't have to accept it.
Here at Fox 4 Paintball, we do have a bunkering rule. In the woods ball, bunkering is not allowed. Bunkering is when you run up to an opponent point blank and shoot them, and then go back to doing whatever you're doing. On the airball field, you are allowed to bunker. You can shoot your opponents point blank.
Alright, so cheating you should not cheat ever because it's really lame and no one will like you anymore. So, different types of cheating. The first one is dead men don't talk. When you're hit, you're effectively a dead player. Dead people can't talk. It's true. Get over it. So, when you're hit, don't go back to your teammates telling them where all the bad guys are, because that's just not fun anymore. Also, if you're hit and you know you're hit, stop playing. Put your gun up in the air, walk off the field, you're done. If you know you're hit, and you just say, no, I'm not hit, and decide to wipe a hit off your, whatever, terrible idea, sir or madam. Awful. Don't do it. We will pull you out of the game.
A lot of you guys now play these video games, like these fancy James Bond, Halo, Call of Duty, all these fancy shenanigan games where your characters hide and they shoot around a corner, above the bunkers, they run, shoot through their legs, they do all this fancy stuff. That is called blind fire. You have to look down the sight of the gun in order to shoot. If we see you shooting over the top of the bunkers, doing this blind fire, we'll come and call you out.
Overshooting of any kind is forbidden at Fox 4. Overshooting consists of shooting a player when they're already out. That's shooting them 4 or 5 times after they're trying to get off the field. If we see you overshooting someone, we're going to go and speak to you about it. If you persist, we're going to sit you for a period of time.
Any of you that have your own equipment, refs cannot fix your guns. If you have any gun issues, you can ask us and maybe we can make a suggestion, but we can't physically fix your gun. We do, however, have a very qualified gun tech up at the store who can definitely help you out. Anyone that's renting equipment from us, if you have gun issues, you can just let us know. You can call a ref over. You don't have to call yourself out. We'll either fix your gun right there. If we can't fix it, we'll get you a new gun as quickly as possible and get you back out on the field playing.
Guys, there are up to 16 people or 1 referee on the field at any given time. We can't have you guys arguing with us on the field. If we make a bad call, it may happen. We can argue with you or talk to you about it off the field. But while on the field, we can't have you distracting us. It could be a safety issue. Let's say if someone masks them off, we need to be able to deal with them quickly and safely. So please don't argue with us on the field.
Also out in the field, there is no climbing allowed. Everything is ground level, unless there are stairs, such as towers. Then you may climb up them.
As far as language goes, this is a family field. Please don't use any 4-letter words. There are a lot of kids around. We don't want them leaving here with any new vocabulary. We understand that sometimes if you get shot in a sensitive area, something might slip, but really try to keep it to a minimum.
So just keep in mind, guys, this is a family field. So if you show up with a temper, trying to hurt people, we'll kick you out. So if you show up and you act like me, you get kicked out.
So police your area makes our job at the end of the day a lot easier. Pick up trash, put it in the trash cans. They're pretty easy to find because they look like trash cans and they're everywhere. If it's a paint box, you can't put it in the trash can, but you can put it in the place that you're supposed to put paint boxes, which is a special area built for paint boxes, not trash cans.
This is how you fill a rental tank. Take the whip, take the couplet, you pull the couplet back, find the fill nipple on the tank, put them in, take your hand off, give it a tug, stays on, push down on the fill station. It's regulated to stop at 3,000 for you. Release, pull back on the couplet, remove, go play paintball.
Thanks for watching this video, guys, and we'll see you out on the field.
Are you ready to play?